Oh, what's going on, guys? This is me, Rosho here, and today we're playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. This is not just your regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum playthrough, but we are doing a modded version, so basically what is happening is each character is getting their respective monsters. So basically, Joey will get Red Eyes Black Dragon, um, Taya will get uh, Dark Magician Girl, so on and so forth, that kind of stuff. I also gave them some other monsters that they would have used in the show, and also what you would have got maybe in their starter decks if you would have bought those a while back. Um, I haven't watched the shows in a while. I did do like a bit of research online for them, so if I get them wrong, sorry. If I put monsters that they never used or never had, sorry. Anyways, let's get started. But before we do, I do want to give a shout out to Imagine Owamu. Hopefully I said that right. He's the one who actually created this mod, and I will leave a link to that in the description. So huge shout out to him. This would not be possible without that. Anyways, alright, let's get started here. Yeah, I used to play this all the time as a kid, and I found I always kind of got a little bored of it because I find after your first playthrough, all your monsters are practically over leveled, and you basically just end up one-shotting everyone. So I didn't find it very fun after like your first or second playthrough. Alright. So I'm gonna build a custom just so we can get the strongest monsters to deal with, their strong monsters. Starter kits are hit or miss, I would say. So we're gonna go with a dark symbol. This is basically like your king tower and chest. Yeah. I'm gonna go with dark, I think. Let's go with Fiend. It's pretty cool. Let's go with... No, let's not go with wood. Oh, it's pretty cool. Okay. So we're gonna boost up the AP a little bit. Monster points. I don't really plan on them hitting my crystal, so boost that up. Boost that up quite a bit. I'm gonna boost that. Make it able to survive at least one hit. 24 should be good enough for that. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Now I believe we should be able to pick our own monsters, if I'm not mistaken. No? Okay. We can do that after. Alright, so Grandpa's just running. I guess I'm just gonna skip through this quick because it's pretty boring, not super important. This is important, however. This is gonna come in super handy for this playthrough because we're going against strong monsters, whereas in the regular game you could, go against, use your dark monsters against light monsters and have really next to no issues. But in this, it's going to be different because they're going to have strong monsters, and you're not just going to be able to walk all over them. I also adjusted the levels, so as I get to each new arena, the monsters will be higher levels. So they're going to do more damage, have more health. And, okay, here we go. So let's buy our monsters. What do we have to work? Cerebros, Otter, Heelys, Needle Ball. Needle Ball, but like he always gives good value too. Root Water. Do like Root Water. Hate Earth. I don't know why. They just suck. Steel Scorpions are good. Yeah, you're not bad. Shoulder Crusher's pretty good. Skill Angel's pretty good. Give me another Krebo. As you can see, I am gravitating towards Dark. He's got fairly decent movement and attack. I hate that. Steel sucks. I don't think I'm really gonna use that. Steel Scorpion's solid. I think we'll probably just go this Feral Lamp. Yep. Alright, perfect. So this should be decent enough to deal with the first battle. I don't know though. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a grind, that's for sure. Alright, first battle. Joey Wheeler, Forgotten Capital. Well, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm really excited for this because it's something new, basically. It's gonna be a huge challenge to see if all my years of playing this game has paid off or not. Guess we'll see. But yeah, normally Joey would have 4 pretty weak Fire Reapers. But this time around, not gonna be the case.
Hiya, Yuke. I've been waiting for you.
Let's get through this dialogue here.
The one and only. And don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just because you're my friend. I'm not holding anything back.
Then let's get started, Joe.
Alright, so now we're gonna do like a little card thing. Basically, figure out who goes first or second, basically. So let's pick whatever, doesn't really matter. It's completely random. Awesome. So I get to pick whether I want to go first or second. Second will allow you to pick which side you want to go on. First will allow you to see what kind of monsters they put down. So I'm always going to want to go first to see what I'm going up against and see how I can counter it, basically. So he's got a fire. Yeah, he's got a dark, a fire, a wind, and a fire. Okay. As you know, that dark creature is going to be very strong, as it is a Red Eyes Black Dragon. That is going to be scary.
Okay. Wait a sec. What's wrong?
So yeah, he's just describing that basically each monster costs a certain amount of MP. As you can see, we have a set amount of MP at the top, which is 270, and we can't exceed that. That's basically what they're saying. And Kribo costs 30, right leg for Ruin 1, 35, so on. So we're with right leg. Give me a Kribo, need a ball. See, we're gonna be heavily into the dark creatures. We'll grab a Skill Angel, hopefully counter that. That Red Eye is a little better, and then we'll grab. What's your attack like? Did I miss that? Attack, yeah, 115. Attack 118. So it doesn't really matter. I think we're gonna go with Root Water. I just like Root Water a little better, a little more comfortable with him. So, basically just put my symbol back here. Not gonna move it. You can do manual. You can manually place your monsters or random place them. It doesn't really matter for the most part. I normally just randomly place them because I can move them into position where I want them to. Alright. I have positioned all my monsters, so let's get started here. Alright.
It's time to start.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, so
And
they're
if
just
I
going to
move
describe
it,
that you need AP
then
to
you
move your
can.
pieces.
So
You
I
have a
to be
set amount of
when
AP at
thinking
the top,
Uh-huh.
and each monster costs to move. So this one costs 50. As you can see, also when you summon them, you gain extra AP. So this one, when I summon Skill Angel, it will give me plus 42 AP, and it costs 50 to summon and move. Plus 36, so you're going to want to start with the ones that cost the most, that give you the most, I mean. So, yeah, let's summon both of these Kribos to give 56 extra AP for next turn. Summon these. So basically this game's essentially like chess, I find. Not better, of course. Okay, my AP is going to be created. Alright. Perfect. So he's summoning Fire Reaper. Yeah, I did give him a Fire Reaper just to kind of even it out a bit, because his monsters are going to be super strong. Yeah, he's just saying that the AP increase. Yeah, we already talked about that. Alright, let's go see what he has, though. So he has a Fire Reaper. This is what he starts with. He normally has 4 of them. Very weak. They do hit fairly hard, but for the most part, they won't be a problem. that is going to be a problem. Thousand Dragon. He is a very strong monster in this game. Flame Swordsman as well. Another pretty strong monster. And last but not least, Red Eyes. I'm terrified of that thing. But if we beat him, we get to keep him. So let's hope we can do that. So let's summon the rest of our guys here. And let's get moving. So you see everyone has kind of a set movement. The blue is where you can move, and the orange is where they can reach to attack, basically. So we'll move Kribo up here. Also move this Kribo. These guys are beasts in this game. Especially when you get them, I didn't make you do that. Especially when you get them to higher levels. They do a lot of damage and have a pretty good amount of health as well. Alright, Joey. So he's moving this Fire Reaper out. Perfect. Let's get rid of it quick. As well, the joke of this map is that Joey normally has 4 fire creatures, and the map is water. Yeah, as you're seeing, the terrain offers different bonuses. So if I'm in water, Root Water will gain a bonus because he's a water-based creature, and so on. Stuff like that. Alright, so let's move him over here. Just kind of getting everyone ready here to attack. So I think the thing playing in my favor here is that he's not really going to have enough AP to move his monsters. Just A1. So you can see Red Eyes is basically taking all of his AP. Awesome. So is Thousand Dragon. They can move both of them though. That's not good. And also, yeah, the terrain changes as well over time. As you can see, that's what's happening here. Joey's all freaked out. Yeah, so it's just flooding a little bit. Just adding more water, which would have been bad for his Fire Reapers. Alright. Need Ball is also one of my go-tos. I really like the pieces of the Forbidden One. I find they give really good value for how much monster points they cost and how much damage stuff they do. So, we're gonna get ready here. We could probably attack him. What's his movement like? 1, 2, 3. So if I move there, they're gonna attack me. Move here. I'll move this crew. 1, 2, 3. So you'll be able to attack there. Okay. Let's move here. Should be safe here. Alright. Let's see what he's gonna do. Ooh, forgot about that. That's not good. Yeah, you can put the battle animation on or off.
Win it.
I'll keep it off. For the most part, I find it's kind of tedious. Takes a while, but it is pretty cool. I'll leave it on for some, I think, but... Alright, so we're gonna move that Kribo out of there to attack Fire Reaper. Unless, what's Need Ball doing here? Who's gonna do more damage? Let's see. 124 versus... $123. So not much difference at all. Great. Let's do this first. No, we'll put the battle animation on for this one. Just to kind of show you guys. I mean, some of them are pretty cool, but I've seen them, tons of times, so it kind of gets a little slow and boring for me. Kind of slows the game down a little bit, but I mean, some of it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's move. This guy's gonna die anyways next turn, so I don't think I can save him anyways. So, should that battle animation off? I'll do battle animations for every like new character. So we've already seen Kuribo attack, so we won't do a battle animation for Kuribo again. Alright, let's get him up. Yeah. Do that. I'll be honest, I am not feeling overly optimistic for this fight. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Oh, shoot. Battle animation on. Alright, sorry about that. Next time he attacks, I will. He'll probably attack next turn. I doubt I'll be able to kill him this turn. That Fire Reaper's moving over. So, let's do the animation for Fire Reaper here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's not looking good. Their Red Eyes hasn't even been touched yet, and basically 2 of my guys are already dead. And I haven't killed one of his. But, never know. Oh, just moving that crystal over. It's pretty tempting to attack. But in order to steal their monsters after, you have to kill them. So, if I don't kill anyone and just go straight for his crystal, then I won't get any of his monsters. And I want that Red Eyes. I don't know if I'll take that 1000 Dragon. It is pretty good. They're very good, actually, but I think there are better monsters to be had. 75 there. How much is Root Water do? Can he even attack him? Nope, he can't. Alright, so next turn, 1000 Dragon is dead. We'll do a Nina Ball animation. I always liked this one as a kid. I don't know why. I just thought it was pretty funny. That looked like it hurt. Okay, wicked. Oh, we can actually kill it. Perfect. Skull Angel can attack Fire Reaper and kill him. Then we can move that Kuribo over in front of that 1000 Dragon and kill it. Beautiful. That worked out a lot better than expected. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling pretty optimistic now. Bang. And you also get XP every time you kill someone and attack someone. Attack doesn't really give you that much, but killing gives you. How much? I just want to look at this. You're about 3 hits. 3-hit kill with Kuribo, but we're gonna kill you. I don't want to deal with that guy anymore. He's doing way too much damage. So he doesn't have that much health. He does though. Alright. Let's move you over in position to fight. Let's move you over. Alright, perfect. Yeah, see, he's running into an issue right now where he can't really move his pieces. Which is perfect. Alright, so if I go... Can't really attack. We could risk Kuribo here. You know what, I think I am. Just get a head start on Red Eyes here. So if I'm correct, we should be able to kill him next turn, assuming Needle Ball doesn't die. Which I don't think Needle Ball will. Yeah, that Flame Swordsman shouldn't be an issue. Boom. And then we'll get him into a position as well to attack. I'll bring Root Water up as well. And we'll move Skeletal over here to attack. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling very good now. I don't see any way how we're gonna lose this, so beautiful. Alright. It's no fun, but whatever. That's what it is. So it looks like Nita Ball going to be the one to die here. Sacrificial I am. Alright. Freaking Flame Swordsman.
If that's all the
It's all
damage you
could
then my
heard that 1,000 times. And alright. Let's see this animation. This animation's pretty cool, I think. All the dragon animations I find are pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that thing. Cool. As well, when we level up Red Eyes, he has an evolution, I believe, Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. So it makes him even more powerful, which is awesome. And as well, I think we can get another regular Red Eyes anyways, because I believe I gave, Rex Raptor one as well, because that's where Joey got it from. Alright, so here's that. Yep, smell you later, bud. For all that XP. So, yeah, you can get levels up mid-game. As you can see, he's getting more health, which is labeled as PP, and a little more attack as well. Okay, wait. So let's move Root Water up. Attack. It's at a disadvantage. Awesome. Yeah, I always like Root Water. Root Water is a pretty solid all-around character. Pretty low on the monster points as well, so yeah, just a real solid character all around. Okay, so he's dead. Okay. Alright, let's finish this. Boom, dead.
this will finish you.
Yes, it will, Yugi. Yes, it will. Yeah, and as well, hopefully I'll be able to make Exodia. I don't know if I will. I think you get the last piece in the shop after you beat the game. Or it might be in the last, when you get to the last stage. But, actually we can grab it from, because I think I gave Grandpa all the pieces of Exodia, because I didn't really know what else to give him. So I just gave him that. But as well, for some characters that I couldn't really find decks for example, like Shoddy.
I lost, Yugi.
I did some research. I couldn't really find much that's essentially in the game.
Don't you be losing any other.
And I put monsters that weren't in the original game, so it'll be fresh, new monsters that we've never seen before, which is going to be really cool. Alright, so after each match, you'll earn monster points, which you can use to buy new monsters in the shop. And you get bonus XP for winning. You get an extra 19, no one leveled up, you need 100 to level. Cool. Alright, now you can pick two guys, so yeah, definitely taking Red Eyes. And yeah, I guess we'll take 1,000 Dragon. Flame Swordsman costs 280 monster points, and frankly, isn't really that strong. 1,000 Dragon is.
Hey, Yugi!
Hey,
What's
Joey.
wrong, Joey?
There's something I forgot to tell you about this. There are 5 opponents in each area, and if you don't beat them all, you can't move on.
That means I just defeated you.
Right. And if you clear 4 areas,
A new path?
like I know, well, just keep winning. And maybe it'll all make sense later. So keep...
Thanks, Joey. That's exactly what I'll do.
Yeah, beat their butts. See you later.
See you later, Joey. Thank you.
A new path.
I don't know what the new path is, but we're traveling on our own road right now. No matter who we face on this road, we must win.
Agreed.
And we'll do it together.
Yeah!
No. All right. Let's save this, and this will bring us to the end of the first video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next episode, we will take on Tristan Taylor, and he is going to have a lot different monsters than what he had before. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. I greatly appreciate it.